Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today in the kitchen we're gonna do some meatballs, and we're gonna make like I guess you would call it a muffin. We're gonna use some pastry dough, okay? And I have a pound of mild sausage, okay? And a pound of ground beef. I have some parsley I chopped up, and a smallish medium onion chopped up kind of small. I have garlic, and I do have Italian seasoning. And I have our sheet pans already, and we're gonna make pretty good size meatballs. This is like a ice cream scooper, regular ice cream scooper. We're gonna make some big meatballs, and I have my muffin tins, okay? So we're gonna make the meatballs, and then we're gonna cook them off, kind of like maybe par cook them, maybe almost done, because it's going to take about 20 minutes in the oven for the whole thing to get finished. So first off, we're going to do the meatballs, and they're going to take maybe 25-30 minutes, and I have my oven preheating to 400. So let's get into this, okay? All right, let me turn you around and we'll get going. I'm going to use the stand mixer today because my hands are hurting a little bit, but I'll turn you around. Okay, first we're going to take our sausage. I'm going to open it up and pour it in. And get the paper off, guys. Okay. And we're going to open up our ground beef. Do the same thing. And you know, guys, this would be good for game day too, or when you're having family over. And you know, just have, you know, get together with friends and whatnot during the holidays. So we're going to take our parsley and sprinkle it all in here. And our onions. Get some my garlic out. A couple cloves worth, guys, okay? And I'm going to put a couple dashes of Italian seasoning. And we're going to crank this up and get it mixing. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to add an egg to this. I'm not going to add any breadcrumbs. I think with the two meats it'll hold together pretty nicely, but I am going to add an egg. Okay, 1 egg going in. Okay, that looks good. All right. All right, I'm going to move you back to the other side of the counter and we'll get this party started. Okay, guys. So, also, just to let you know, you could do a cheat on this and use the frozen meatballs that you can get in the store. And because they're already pre-cooked, and get a sauce of your liking. So I'm just rolling it, guys. Nice little meatball. And we're just going to keep rolling with this and until I fill up the whole the pan, or when I run out of meat. Okay? Well, there goes my oven. And I can't tell you where I saw this. I don't remember where I saw this recipe. But I think it was a short, to be honest with you. One of those short reels you see on TikTok and stuff like that. But, you know, there wasn't any talking in it. It's, you know, it was kind of quick. But I'm like, hey, I could do something like that. I don't need a recipe. So just make your meatballs. And like I said, I think these would be perfect for game day, or like having a holiday party, you know, inviting friends over for the holidays, stuff like that. Halloween party maybe. Why not? Be perfect. And, you know, you don't have to use the 2 different meats like I use. You can just use straight ground beef. I like having the 2 different meats in it because I don't know, to me it tastes better. I mean, it's like a traditional meatball. And using the fresh parsley, I think we'll put it over the top. But yeah. So, you know, we're going to make as much as this will make. Hopefully, my pan is for 12. I think I'll get 12 out, I think. You know, some of the balls aren't going to be as big as the other ones, but hey, it's still the same principle. And guys, you can add cheese to these if you like. That would be good. I was thinking about adding cheese to them, but I'm like, well, no, we'll just go with the traditional meatball. Because we have enough stuff in there. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have more than enough. Okay. This is the last of the meatball mixture. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me go wash my hands. Okay, guys, we're gonna slide them in. And like I said, it's gonna take maybe about 25, 30 minutes for these. Could be a little longer. Anyway, guys, I'll bring you right back when they're coming out. Okay, guys, the meatballs are done. We're gonna let them sit here and cool off. And then I'll bring you back and we'll assemble everything else together. Okay, guys. Now, I made a mistake. Party foul. Okay, I've never worked with this dough. I thought it was just like the Pillsbury pastry sheets. These are kind of like, I don't know, they're like really thin papery. All right, so I came up with a plan. We're gonna use them anyway. Why not? So I already greased my muffin pan and I split these in half. And I don't know if I have the same amount or what. They feel about the same. I didn't count how many sheets are in a roll. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get them as even as I can on here. Can you see what I'm doing? Because these are, they feel neat. I have to admit, they feel pretty cool. They're like really thin, papery sheets. I don't know what they're called. I just, hopefully they work. Okay? So, okay. So, I'm going to take some of this melted butter and I'm going to put it on the edge of this. And I'm going to see I'm going to use my other pan to smush them together. This is really weird. Maybe what I'll do is run some butter in between because they're like moving around. Can't have that, right? This is weird. hope I'm doing it right with this stuff. Okay. So, I'm going to take our pie plate here, or muffin pan, and we're going to gently push them down in the hole. Okay, we're going to form a pocket. Let's see. Is that working? A little bit. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't think this is going to work out. We shall see. What the hell? Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get this in the holes. Okay. So don't use the filio dough. Make sure you use either the regular pastry sheets, like from Pillsbury, or the other company, the farm company. Can't even think of their name right now. But this could be a big mistake, but we'll figure it out. I got confidence. All right, let's get this mess going. Wash my hands. So this isn't gonna, I don't think this is gonna pull up like I plan on doing. I don't think it's gonna work out that way, but let's try. So I'm gonna take some sauce and put it in each hole. There's got to be a secret how to work with this stuff. I have no apparent clue. Well, we're both learning something today on YouTube. Hopefully this will work. It would be great. All right, so we're going to take one meatball and place it in one in each hole. Okay. All right, and I have a couple left over. We'll figure out something to do. Oh, I don't follow directions. But I will have to melt more butter. That's a fact. So, what I'm going to do is go around each of these sheets, little sections, and put a dab of butter on. I might have to remake this video. But hey, this is life, you know. Sometimes you make mistakes, and we'll see how well these turned out, okay? All right, I'll be right back. I gotta melt some more butter. Okay. I got this going. I think what I'm gonna do is try on this other package is do a sheet at a time. But these are kind of like ripping apart. Hot press these in. See how these turned out. This is what not to do in the kitchen. I don't get it. Why are they so paper thin? If anybody knows, please leave them down in the comments, okay? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And what Farron said that we've had these before, and I believe he's correct because we made a Wellington with this stuff. And it turned out good. It was nice and flaky. But I was hoping this was something different, but you know, I thought it was cheaper, and I went with that because it was cheaper. I learned from my mistakes. I guess do not buy, what's it called, filio dough? Don't buy it. All right. Put a couple more sheets on. And just slather this on. And you guys can laugh with me because this is funny. Okay. I mean, sometimes these end up being happy little accidents and turn out okay. We'll see. And okay, so we are gonna hopefully okay, guys, this is as good as I got it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take some Italian seasoning and we're just going to sprinkle it on top of these. Alright. And I didn't put cheese inside. That's what I wanted to do, but it didn't happen. So I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on top of these. And then the rest of the sauce I have would be before dipping, and I'll just heat that up. Hopefully these come out okay. I think they will. It's just, guys, if you never worked with this type of dough before, please don't buy it. It's a bear, and maybe I'll have to do some research on how to use this, because I mean, I get it with the layers that they have. They want a flaky type of crust. So I'm putting a little bit of parm on top of this too. And then I'm going to add a little bit more Italian seasoning. Okay. All right. Trust me, they don't normally be this messy probably. But anyway, yeah, don't buy this dough. I don't know how to use it. Like I said, I'll have to experiment with it. I mean, I know I used it for a beef Wellington I did. And it turned out amazing. So, hopefully these will, I mean, they look like not really pretty, but maybe they'll come out pretty. We'll see. All right, into a 400-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes, until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, guys, the timer just went off. And tell you the truth, I think they turned out pretty good. What do you think? They're not as fancy as I wanted them to be, but they're looking good. I call that a happy accident. And this is a learning experience with that type of dough. So we're going to allow these to rest a little bit, and then I'll bring you back when I serve them up. Okay guys, I'm going to get this going. I'm going to take one of these out. And look, they actually turned out really good. I mean, from using those, you have to just, I guess, work with the sheets. But yeah, these would be perfect for game day or holidays. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut one open. It's crunchy. Look at that, guys. It's nice and fluffy. Can you see? Yeah, how nice and fluffy it is. So, pretty good stuff. All right. And it's really flaky. So what I'm going to do is just fix these in a bowl with some of the marinara sauce, and Farrah and I will enjoy that while we're watching a movie. Anyway, guys, let me get this going for you. I'll put this one in this bowl. I'll do another one. And then I'm just, where we can just dunk them in there. This is what I'm going to be doing. So how's that, guys? Like I said, it was a happy accident, and they came out pretty good, I would say. But like I told you, I probably will remake this, but using the different type of dough. This is a challenge. You have to use each layer, put the layer down, butter it, put the layer down, butter it, or you can use a spray, is what I was reading on the back of the box. And just keep building up layers so it gets flaky. So that's the idea about that. So yeah, why not? So we made our like a little pizza or spaghetti ball, whatever you want to call it, pizza ball. I guess that's what we'll go with it, meatball. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and doing this experiment and having a happy accident. What a good party foul. Anyway, guys, love you. And we have some new merch down below. Take a look at that. We have Mr. Peeps, our little rooster. Well, I can't say he's little, he's really big. And he's really friendly. He's really cool little rooster. I mean, most roosters aren't, but he's not bad. Anyway, take a look, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Love you guys. Bye.